What does local government do? When we pay our property taxes and fees that fund the City of Dubuque budget, what does that money actually provide for us? I occasionally hear these questions here in Dubuque and even at our state capitol in Des Moines. So for this episode of Delivering Dubuque, I thought we could explore what all the departments of the City of Dubuque are doing to provide us with the services that we need every minute, every hour of every day. To begin, let's start at home. Many city services serve you right in your home. For instance, take a look at your bathroom, a notoriously fought-over space. And that might be because of this valuable resource: water. High-quality, safe, treated water is delivered to every Dubuque faucet by our water department. When we turn these knobs, we expect water to flow, and it does. And everything that goes down this drain, or other plumbing, goes back to the city and is received by the Water and Resource Recovery Center. After treatment, this resource is safely returned to our environment. Then, of course, you have your weekly collections set out. Public Works is at your curb every week, rain or shine, to collect the items that no longer have a use for us. Water, sewer, stormwater, and refuse. These fees are facilitated through utility billing, a necessary activity made more equitable through discounts and other assistance programs. City services don't stop at your front door. They're interspersed along your entire route. That historic charm that appears in Dubuque's silhouette? Well, regulations, design reviews, and guidelines established by the city help preserve it. The art you see woven throughout the community? The city's Office of Arts and Cultural Affairs is committed to supporting projects and organizations that bring vibrancy to our day-to-day lives, be it a celebration or a mural at your stop. How are you traveling? By foot, bike, car, or bus? Regardless of the path or how you take it, it's the city's priority to keep you connected and safe. Whether that's a multi-million-dollar infrastructure project implemented by our engineering department or a new bus route offered by Transportation Services. The work is always evolving because the community's needs are always changing. As they do, our geographic information system professionals support city departments through asset management and data mapping that keeps the community connected to services. Staying connected. It goes hand in hand with staying informed. The information you receive by phone, mail, this video, all delivered by our Public Information Office. They're committed to transparently sharing information and awareness around programs, services, news, and amenities, like our parks. Parks and Recreation maintains over 1,200 acres of parkland and over 300 facilities and amenities including pools, pavilions, athletic courts, miles and miles of trails, ball diamonds, skate parks, and much more. Hundreds of activities and recreational programs are offered every year. And who are they all available to? Yes, you. So while you're out and about during the day, it might not seem like you're interacting with city services, but try seeing it through a different lens. Thanks, bud. It doesn't matter how tasty this treat is, how and where it's prepared. That's important to your safety, which is why it's important to us. The city's health services oversees the inspections of all food establishments in city limits. And restaurants are just a piece of the bigger economic pie. Other slices include our small local shops, hotels, large businesses and employers, and more. Their commitment to Dubuque is met with collaborative efforts by the city's economic development, planning services, and city attorney's offices. It's all part of making Dubuque a more viable and livable community for all. But let's not forget about quality of life. Without that, we may live in a beautiful place, but our residents deserve more. To be more and to better serve, the City of Dubuque strives to meet people and their needs where they are. For example, the Community Impact Division works to address community needs through AmeriCorps programming, volunteer infrastructure, and programming to support individual and family stability. The Multicultural Family Center receives staffing support to enhance their efforts to build unity out of diversity. The Office of Shared Prosperity and Neighborhood Support. They're working to prevent and reduce poverty and increase access to prosperity through policy and systemic changes. Sustainable Dubuque supports community-led projects and efforts to uphold the principles that help us meet the needs of today without compromising our future. And then there's the Carnegie Stott Library. It's our library of things for all people, offering equitable access to millions of assets for our residents. And sometimes more for our community is having access to communities beyond. Our local airport is a critical asset that provides affordable access to air travel for business and leisure. The fact is, the gears of the city are in continuous motion. To carry out day-to-day operations and implement policies and priorities set by the City Council, they need to be. The City Manager's Office is responsible for implementation and the overall management of the city. Finance ensures it all stays within budget, while Human Resources provides personnel support for those carrying out the work. And none of our services would efficiently stay in motion without tools like technology. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't, well, we've all sent a panicked, urgent emoji or two to the technology whizzes. For the city, that's the Information Services Department. Thankfully, their team assists with keeping technology working as it should, including keeping us online in case of any emergency. Which brings us to safety and security. We're not going to make any jokes or witty puns here. Creating a safe environment where everyone can thrive, that's priority number one, and all our departments play a role in that. Public Works, engineering, animal control, all of them. At the front of the line is emergency communications. They answer every 911 call, every time, with calm and focused guidance. Next up, and ready to respond at any hour, fire and police. Medical emergencies, vehicle collisions, hazmat incidents, rescues, mental health crises, and tactical responses. You name it. These professionals have dedicated their careers to being prepared. But safety and security are not words reserved just for emergencies. Safe and healthy homes allow residents to live safe, healthy lives. To help sustain our community, Housing and Community Development provides housing support and enforces building and health codes, and conducts housing and construction inspections.
Making sure I don't see any split.
And if those rights to safe housing are infringed upon, Equity and Human Rights is there to help ensure residents are protected under law. We could talk about the services of the City of Dubuque for hours, but the camera operator is getting a little tired in the arms, so let's reflect on a few ending thoughts. First, the people behind all our city services are your neighbors, relatives, and friends. They are young and they are nearing retirement. They are lifelong Dubuquers and they're newcomers. They're you. They are Dubuque, and they see what we all want Dubuque to be, and they are committed to getting us there together. My final plug is for you. The City of Dubuque is a public organization. There are many opportunities for you to give your input on potential projects, the budget, and more. All voices matter. Local government is structured so your voice and ideas for growth are welcomed. So, come by a council meeting, drop council members a message, or consider joining a board or commission.
That I will faithfully and impartially, to the best of my ability.
That process is coordinated by our city clerk's office. Know that you are the best part of our community. How the City of Dubuque services benefit you is the whole purpose of city government. We all get to build and grow a vibrant, robust, safe, connected, and inclusive place to call our home. And that's how we are delivering Dubuque together.